Picture a massive, endless weaving loom where every thread is placed with exact precision, forming the fabric of existence. Every event, every thought, every breath is part of this grand design. There are no loose threads, no accidents. Everything you have ever experienced, unexpected meetings, painful struggles, moments of pure joy, has a cause, and every cause leads to an effect. Nothing happens by chance. What we call luck is simply a law we have not yet recognized. This is the law of cause and effect, one of the fundamental principles of the universe. It governs everything. Once we understand it, we see that nothing in life is random. What we call fortune or misfortune is simply the result of causes set in motion, sometimes in this life, sometimes from beyond our current understanding. Today we explore this law together. We will uncover its mysteries and see how it shapes reality. More importantly, we will learn how to control it, to take charge of our own destiny. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Nothing happens outside of this law. What people call chance is simply a law they don't yet understand. This truth, from the Kybalion, pushes us to look beyond the surface of life, to see that beneath the apparent chaos of the universe is a precise, unbreakable order. This law is the hidden foundation of existence. It shows us that every experience, whether a great achievement or a painful failure, is the result of a chain of causes. Nothing just happens. Everything is a direct outcome of something before it, though some causes are visible and others remain hidden. But here is a truth known to those who seek deeper knowledge. Causality has different levels. Most people live only on the physical level, reacting to outside forces like leaves blown by the wind. They feel powerless, at the mercy of circumstances they think are beyond their control. But those who understand the deeper workings of life know that the most powerful causes don't begin in the physical world, but in the mind. The Kybalion teaches that the mind is the place where all creation starts. Thoughts, intentions, and emotions are forces that shape not only our actions, but also the experiences that come into our lives. A single word spoken in anger may seem like a small thing, but it comes from a deeper cause, a thought, an emotion that was already there. That word then sets off more effects. Maybe an argument, maybe a loss, or maybe a chance to learn. This chain of cause and effect stretches in every direction, endlessly. What the Kybalion tells us is that what we call luck is simply our own ignorance of the law. When we understand this, we no longer live passively, waiting for life to happen to us. We take control. We no longer let life push us around, confused by effects we don't understand. Instead, we become the ones who create the causes, shaping our own future. The law of cause and effect frees us from being victims and gives us the power to take control. Think about rolling a die. When it lands, it shows a number. To most people, this seems like pure chance, but it's not. The result depends on how the die was held, how hard it was thrown, how it spun, and what surface it landed on. If we knew every detail, we could predict the outcome. The same goes for flipping a coin. It might seem random, but if we could measure every factor, force, angle, air resistance, we could know in advance whether it would land on heads or tails. The same applies to life. Many think success or failure comes down to luck, but every event in life happens because of a cause. Whether it was an action, a thought, or a decision made long ago, everything has a reason behind it. Trying to understand this law by looking only at the physical world is like seeing the tip of an iceberg and thinking that's all there is. The physical world is just one layer. Causality operates on multiple levels: mental, emotional, and spiritual. Science has long recognized this principle. Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Nothing moves, changes, or happens without a cause. An apple falls because of gravity. A stone hitting a lake creates ripples because of its impact. Modern physics has pushed this idea further. In quantum mechanics, we see strange phenomena like entanglement, where two particles separated by vast distances can influence each other instantly. This challenges our normal understanding of cause and effect. It suggests there may be deeper laws at play beyond time and space. Hermetic teachings have always known this. They say that causality is not just physical. It operates on multiple levels of existence. What happens in the physical world is often just a delayed reflection of what was first created in the mind or spirit. A persistent fear, for example, can manifest as illness in the body. Meanwhile, a mindset of gratitude and love can lead to health and success. The concept of karma comes from Sanskrit and means action, but in a deeper sense, it refers to the consequences of all our actions, thoughts, and intentions. Every cause we create leaves a mark on reality, and those marks return to us as effects. But here's the key. Karma is not just about what we do, but about the intention behind it. Two people can do the same action, but with different motives, and the effects will be different. Helping someone out of love creates one type of energy. Doing it for selfish reasons creates another. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains that action is unavoidable, but a wise person acts without being attached to the results. This is because karma works across all levels of existence, not just the physical, but also the mental and spiritual. Karma does not always play out immediately. Some effects take lifetimes to manifest. This is why people sometimes feel trapped in repeating patterns. Someone who abused power in one life may find themselves powerless in another, giving them a chance to learn balance. A common misunderstanding is that karma is a system of reward and punishment. It is not. Karma is a teacher. It does not give us what we deserve, but what we need in order to grow. It offers the opportunity to recognize our mistakes, adjust our course, and align ourselves with the greater laws of existence. Cause and effect, karma. These laws do not exist to trap us. They exist to free us. When we understand them, we stop being victims and become masters of our own fate. Eliphas Levi once said, "He who knows the law does not complain about it, he uses it to his advantage." Many people believe they are at the mercy of fate. They see themselves as victims of luck, misfortune, or forces beyond their control. This belief keeps them weak, trapped in a cage of their own making. But the law of cause and effect tells a different story. It shows us that we are the creators of our experiences, whether we realize it or not. The first step to mastery is taking full responsibility for your life. This does not mean blaming yourself for the past. It means recognizing that, in some way, you played a part in everything you have gone through, whether through actions, choices, or even thoughts. Everything in the universe follows the law. When we stop blaming the world and start looking within, we take back our power. We begin to see that every choice we make, every thought we think, every action we take has an impact, not just on the world, but on what we receive in return. A true master does not simply react to life. A master creates life. They carefully choose their thoughts, knowing that these thoughts are seeds that will grow into reality. A mind filled with fear and doubt will create struggle. A mind filled with strength and love will create success. Franz Bardon said that the magician works on the mental plane first because everything begins in the mind. What you create in your mind will inevitably manifest in the world. When you master your thoughts, you master your actions. When you master your actions, you master your fate. Even a master cannot escape the effects of past causes. But instead of resisting them, they embrace them as lessons. They do not see challenges as punishments, but as opportunities to grow. The Buddha said, "What you are today is the result of your thoughts yesterday. What you will be tomorrow is the result of your thoughts today." The difference between a master and a victim is not the presence or absence of hardship. It is how they face it. A master understands that life is not happening to them. It is happening through them. What seeds are you planting today? What future are you creating? The choice is yours.